and then it would just end up being dead air that I was getting told, right? So I kept on seeing signs like this, and I was like, okay, you know what? If you're not going to deliver what you're supposed to deliver to me, then I'm going to hold back on what I'm supposed to deliver to you. Yeah. So I've got records like crazy. I'm steady. We're recording shit with T.
So you're going to put it out independently, or are you trying to...
my thing is right now I got a lot of people trying to invest into me, and I'm weighing my options out because I have, like I said, I have a whole record's worth of material. I have more than a record's worth of material. I can shop that to anybody. I've already spoken to Koch about doing an independent thing. Shout out to Devonish. I've spoken to different labels, and a lot of people are trying to figure out the best situation for me to pick up the pieces because it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Like I've got the fan base. I got the, you know.
And at the end of the day, it's not like you walked around. You walked away with it taking an L on it.
Yeah, no, it's not an L because
you got an album done in that time. Yeah. Unfortunately, there was a single that kind of went astray,
and that's where it really reared its ugly head for me because I was like, okay, you know what? I spoke to my man at my connect at the label, and I was like, my A&R dude, and I was like, listen, we'll put out 420, which wasn't the only single. It was because I had 5 songs with Nate Dogg. We all even did a song on that new Cardinal song with Akon. Mm. That was my beat before, but due to whatever situations, my man Chemo wasn't sure that we were going to put it out because we put out 420, but that 420 was supposed to be a buzz, right? Mm. And I was giving the label the opportunity to work it because I'm a smart dude. Whatever anybody wants to say about industry, whatever. I am bred from a hustler's nature. I am from hustler's blood. You know what I mean? Shout out to my pops, but I am from hustler blood. So, you know what I mean? If I have to put it in certain terms, if I put a pack out and it don't work, I ain't fucking with that connect no more. You feel me? Right. So I was like, okay. I told my man, I said, yo, listen, I'm gonna give you this. We're gonna put this record out, and you work it. And this is the beginning right here. It's nothing for me to hand in the album. I can do that. Yeah. But you gotta, like, I'm already weary. You made me a bunch of promises. You told me this, and nothing has happened so far with the promises you were supposed to make happen. Like, so once that happened, they was trying to hire some dude, some radio dude, and the radio dude let them know, said to them, this record's not gonna work. It's not good for radio. Radio won't take it in. Meanwhile, as he's saying that, Flow is killing it. It's on Flow all the time. And I'm not that Flow dude. I'm just saying because you got to start at home, right? So if I'm testing the waters myself to get the record out, I got the record to Flow. So if I got the record to Flow and it's already dumping on Flow the way it is, then it's up to you to get that radio dude I'm supposed to just be the artist now. I'm not supposed to be on my grind. I'm not supposed to. I still am, but I'm supposed to be doing creative. You know what I mean? So I put it out to Flow, get them, let them understand that it's a good record, and now your radio people got to work that shit cross country and in the States. I got on DigiWax again. Shout out to Devonish. Got on DigiWax, and it's like I could go over the list. Like I could show you the comments and the feedback there, from everywhere around the world, but the label's not pushing it.
So it's fumbling. So
because of this dude, whoever the dude, I'm not gonna name no names because I ain't mad at you for whatever hustle you was on. Yeah. But they were really paranoid about the urban market. I don't think they understood what they were supposed to do. They were very paranoid about people. They thought everybody was trying to gaffle them for money, or this dude told them that the record wouldn't work, and they scrapped the project. We had like $150,000 budget for the video. We were supposed to shoot in Las Vegas. It stalled. Nate Dogg had a stroke. Get well, Nate Dogg, you know what I mean? And it just flopped that record. Everybody was waiting for the record. What happened? You know what I mean? We even got video fact for the shit. We didn't need the video fact, but we had to pay for the craft truck, you know what I mean? Like, we had to pay for the food, you know what I mean? But and they dropped the ball on the record. So that was, for me, that was when I was like, you know what? I'm falling back for a minute here. And as I'm doing that, I'm going over it with my man Masters, and, we're trying to figure out, what the problem is, and we're trying to constantly talk to them and get to the bottom of it. and shit is just falling all over the place, and they're apologizing and they're trying to make it up and doing this, and then they signed DMX, and I was like, wow, like we got a project here, and all of a sudden now you focusing on this shit. It's like, cool, sign him, but
let me go.
Like, or sign him, but let's not lose focus of what we're doing here. And as soon as they signed him, shit, that focus went out the door. So I was sitting there like, fuck, I can't be like this. I can't be stranded. I had deals offered to me since I was 14 years old, 15 years old, from major labels in the States, and I was turning them down because I don't trust people. I have trust issues, right? So I was like, I signed with Bodog. That was the first deal I signed with. And look at what happened. I'm still stagnated. I'm still waiting to put a record out. And my fans is hitting me up every day. What's up with the album? Where's the album? What's going on?
So the performances are keeping you afloat right now.
Yeah,
maintaining the fan base.
Yeah, because I put it down, right? Like, I could challenge anybody in the country. You want to go shot for shot with me on the show, I gets it in. I go on other people's show and people forget that the other artist was there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I do it. Like, when I perform, you getting 300%. I gets it in. So no promoter that ever booked me, like, for whatever price it was, whether I overshot him or whether I lowballed it, they always hit me back up and want me to do it again because I tear it down, no matter what. So when you see me online, you know. If you've been to a show and you've seen this on YouTube, you've seen this on crackhouse.com or whatever, you've seen it anywhere, post your comments and let them know. When you saw Bishop live, he got it in because I smashed it on stage. I lose my voice on stage.
You got one on my birthday. You got that one on May 2
Yeah, May 2 for it. We're gonna be in Barry at the Foundation. That's all me. That's my first headlining show there. I did show there with Rascal, Sean Desmond. I did with Shockley when we was out there. Yeah. I got footage on my youtube.com/TGM. You know what I mean? I got footage. Like, I gets it in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Bodog knows this shit. And you know what I mean? Honestly, I got love for them. I'm sort of ill towards it, but I still got love for the people involved. But
at the same time, you didn't come out like terribly off. So
yeah, I'm good. I'm good, but it's just it just felt like it was a good situation, and it went downhill because of stupid reasons, man. Stupid reasons. I'm you know what I mean. I just want my that's the reason why I hit up Biz, because I know the Crack House is at home. It's in Scarborough, and I want the people to get it first from me before they start hearing the murmurings going around. Yeah, I'm not with Bodog no more, but I still got powerful music and a powerful record, and it's just the right home and the right situation will make it come to light. It will. If it doesn't come to light, I will put that out for free. It's not a problem because I got good music, so I'm not worried about that. It's just that I want it to be on the biggest scale that it can be, because I'm not Mr. Random Rapper. You know what I mean? I gets in my work. I paid a lot of dues, and shit's gonna come out properly. I want the whole world to feel my shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, the next step right now is Hard Times is coming out, which is a good record because nobody's doing it like that. Nobody's making records like that. A lot of pop locking records are coming out right now, or whatever. But my shit is just real life shit. You'll hear it and you'll relate, or you'll understand it because it's real life shit.
Yeah, but that joint too, at the same time, is still aesthetically smooth.
Word.
That it can run.
Yeah,
it can definitely.
And you know what I mean. T. Williams did the beat. Sharpshooter shot the video, and it's pretty dope video, man. It's, you know what I mean. So, you know, request it when you see it or whatever. But you know what I mean. I don't want anybody to think that because this Bodog situation collapsed that I'm crushed, because I'm not crushed. This is, you know what, an obstacle. If that's what I came up on, was obstacles. You know what I mean. I conquered all of my obstacles. A lot of things that people said I couldn't do, I did it. So that's why I'm still here right now. You feel me?
You're going to be doing the guest co-host on the Crack House.
Yeah,
right?
We're going to be doing some guests, you know what I mean? We're gonna, who knows who will pop in on the Crack House when I'll be there. You know what I mean? It could get funny, it could get a little crazy, but I'm definitely down to support the Crack House because I love the movement and I love what it is.